Those.
Okay, we can talk here. You asked me about the plan. In fact, I've been mulling it over for quite a long time. Before one makes a plan, what is the most important thing one must do?
Don't know. What is it?
You must understand the situation you are facing. The Vision Hunt Decree was obviously devised as a means of manipulating... Yes, this is the strongest piece of evidence we have to go on. Now, we also know that every aspect of the Vision Hunt Decree's promulgation and execution has been enthusiastically spearheaded by the Tenryou Commission from the outset.
Ayaka was saying that every time they submitted a petition again...
Yes, it's all too clear that both the Tenryou and Kanjo commissions are in some form of collusion with the Fatui. Foolish humans, blinded by their greed. Thus, the current situation is that our Fatui antagonist is still at large, has the two rogue commissions wrapped around their finger, and is distributing delusions from the shadows. Unfortunately, given that said antagonist is under the protection of two commissions and the Raiden Shogun, we would be rather hard-pressed to track them down.
So, what should we do?
It will be easier for us to start with someone from Inazuma. So my plan is to incite rebellion in the Tenryou Commission.
Rebellion? What are you talking about? After everything you just said, it sounds like the Tenryou Commission has rebelled already.
When I say rebellion, I don't mean betraying the shogunate. I mean inciting a certain someone to betray the Tenryou Commission. If we manage to convince her, I'm quite sure we'll be able to get you another audience with the Raiden Shogun. I'll give you a clue. She's currently in charge of the Shogun's army. She visits the shrine at this time every month, and she is our guest today. She also appears to be standing right behind you.
Don't move a muscle! You've got some nerve showing up here in the shrine when there's an active warrant for your arrest. Don't even think about trying anything. Surrender now. You're coming with me to headquarters. Seize him!
Affirmative.
Kujusara!
It seems that you're forgetting. This is the Grand Narukami Shrine. Use of force here is strictly forbidden. Before you proceed, which of you would like to face criminal charges for dishonoring the Shogun,
Ugh! Guji-ai, please tell me you are not sheltering a wanted criminal here.
We are just friends. I don't see what sheltering has to do with it.
All of you outside!
As you wish.
Gujiyai, I'm a little curious. Does it not also dishonor the Shogun to hide a wanted criminal at her grand shrine?
You're the same as ever, Kujo-Sara. No one can match you when it comes to loyalty to the Shogun.
As a servant,
Even though
the Vision Hunt Decree...
Oh, it's tragic. Such wholehearted devotion rendered meaningless by circumstance. Have you been...
Lady Guji, I need you to be direct. Tell me exactly what you mean.
The Vision Hunt Decree is a trap. Part of a Fatui and your masters, the Kujo clan...
You're saying the Kujo clan betrayed the shogunate?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm...
Gujiyai, your allegation is not only dangerous, but ridiculous. The Tri-Commission has served the shogun since ancient times, and remains absolutely loyal to this day. Ever since I was adopted by the Kujo clan, I have seen and heard nothing. He reveres the Muso no Hitota. How could he ever even dream of acting against the shogun?
3 days. Come back here in 3 days, and I will show you the evidence. As a Guji, there's one thing I know very well. People believe whatever they want to believe. And so, it falls to me to place the...
3 days? I'll be here. But if I don't see any evidence, I will demand a formal apology for slandering the Kujo clan. Also, he will have to come with me.
Wonderful. Then I'll see you in 3 days.
That was so scary! Paimon wasn't expecting to run into Kujo-Sara here. But, Miko, you mentioned evidence of the Tenryou Commission's betrayal. Is that all in hand and good to go, or...?
Why are you always asking so many questions? Of course not. I just had to say something because I clearly wasn't convincing her.
Not entirely unexpected.
As plans go, changing the deity's mind is a huge gamble to begin with. We can't expect to be in control of every last...
Okay, but what do we...
If we want to get our...
That toy Tanuki just turned into a human! What's going on? Paimon's... not a Tanuki. I'm a Muchina. I'm so tired. If I don't get enough sleep, it'll stunt my growth. Is this the professional you were talking about? She doesn't look very professional at all.
She is a member of the Shiumatsuban, a genuine, bona fide ninja.
Oh, wow, a ninja? So was that one of those legendary ninja transformation techniques? Anyway, what's the Shumatsuban?
It belongs to the Yashiro Commission, a secret unit under Kamisato Ayato. Now, Kamisato Ayato and the Yashiro Commission are neutral parties, so I have no right to give orders to the Shiumatsuban. However, convincing their most chronically lazy member to help us is well within my abilities. Here's what I need you to do. Go into town and find evidence of the Tenryo Commission's betrayal. It would not be appropriate for me to be seen there myself.
You make it sound so simple, but...
Oh, I thought you would have figured it out by now. All right then. I'll indulge you with a little more information. For a complete outsider, probing the inner workings of the Tenryo Commission is nigh on impossible. But since the three commissions work together to serve the Shogun, they have a close relationship. Someone from one of the other commissions might have an easier job of figuring out what they're up to. Now you're following. The Shogun's army haven't given up on their search for you yet. But with the help of this Shiumatsuban ninja, I'm sure you'll be able to rendezvous with your friends. Don't forget, we're on a tight schedule here. Be sure to bring back the evidence in good time.
What brings you here? Did you meet with the Resistance?
Not just yet. We saw people patrolling on our way here.
So, I'll get someone to call for Miss Kamisato.
I see. I understand. Now that you mention it, I used to think that she simply... The Tenryo Commission Meanwhile, the Shogun would incorrectly conclude that the Vision Hunt decree poses no threat and would stick to her decision. If we had access to their reports, it would confirm everything.
But as I recall, the only person authorized to access that kind of official documentation is Kujo Takayuki. It's heavily guarded too. Even with Sayu's help, swiping a document from under their noses is no easy task.
If only there was a way we...
Yoimiya's fireworks!
That's a very Toma-sounding suggestion. But it's a reasonable one. The statue of the omnipresent god is right by the Tenryo Commission. If someone set off fireworks near while they were preoccupied with that...
Great! It feels like it's been an eternity since we last sat down and talked like this. Well, it certainly felt like it to me. This tea house oh man.
Let's focus on the issue at hand. This was a reunion of sorts.
Ooh, let's play—
You're still?
The Tenryo Commission...
Alright, first let's... Yoimiya! We need an extra-large firework. The super-duper...
Extra-large fun. As it happens, I need it, but it's so powerful. Don't forget. Move away.
Well... Well, we gotta distract...
You! The warrant is for your arrest! Freeze!
Oh no! Pretty much how I thought. There are loads and loads of people. If one of them spots me, I'll get caught. We need to get rid of them. After I get the document, let's meet back at Komari Tea House, okay? Also, if I do get caught, please come rescue me. Is this really a good idea? Anyway, let's make our way to the statue. Careful does it. Watch out for guards and don't get caught.
Well, how did it go? Well done.
I know exercise helps you grow, but this was a little too much. I feel so dizzy. No, I can't sleep yet. There was something I didn't know how to find a doc. Here you go.
My lady, what are we looking at?
This sealed envelope must be an official report that the Tenryou Commission is preparing to present to the Shogun. In addition, we have correspondence with the Fatui. It seems that Gujiaya was right. They have been fomenting unrest behind the scenes. This should be ample evidence. Please take them to Gujiaya. I trust she will have a plan for the next step. I will also gather some people to try and root out the rest of the Fatui in Inazuma.
Still, mind yourself when you face the Shogun. I still get goosebumps just thinking about her drawing that blade.
Again, we'll just have to trust Gujiai. She is close to the Shogun, so maybe she will have a way.
If Paimon remembers correctly, it should be time for a meeting with Yaimiko soon. Let's pack up our things and get ready to head to the Grand Narukami Shrine.
Lady Guji, here I am.
I knew you would keep your promise after all. I'm sure you've barely been able to take your mind off it these past few days. Have you managed to get any sleep at all?
You're quite mistaken. I would never doubt the leaders of my clan. So, where is your proof?
Ah, how wonderful.
Oh, you and...
Hand them to Sar.
What is this? I see this document bears the official seal of the head of the Kujo clan, and it doesn't look like a forgery. I don't understand. What about the soldiers who gave their lives on the front line, or the hardship endured by the people? Do they deserve no mention? Utter disregard for human life. Why would they want to hide it?
For the sake of the Vision Hunt decree, of course. Don't you think the Shogun might reconsider her policy if all of the things you just mentioned appeared in this report?
So, the Tenryo Commission, they are deliberately deceiving the
Yes. Now,
This is a letter from the Tenryo Commission to the Fatui!
well, the things you wanted to see but also wished not to see are here before you. Surely.
So everything I've ever held on to. This betrayal is unforgivable! Takayuki, you've got some explaining to do!
Kujo-Sara seems pretty angry, huh? Yep. Look.
Hold on, traveler. There's...
Huh?
Last time you entered the plane of Euthymia, you must find a way if you can get the Raiden Shogun to take this with you as a fair...
What is?
The Omamori from the Grand Naruka... If you find her, or if you ever think about me during your journey, take it out, won't you? Who knows?
Cut it out, Fox Lady! This isn't the time or place to be poking fun at the traveler!
I'm sorry. Well then, time for you to face my hopeless fool of a friend. I'm counting on you.
You followed me here? You've got guts, I'll give you that. Since you were... But if it turns out that you have been deceptive in this matter, then not only will you be arrested immediately, but you'll also be charged with one more crime. Do I make myself clear?
Master's move.
Apologies, ma'am. Orders from the top. No one is allowed to enter.
Out of my way! I need to speak to him. I won't tell you twice. Strike!
Guba, get them!
Quake!
Back off!
Withdraw.
Nice and spicy!
Battle formation! Soldiers, quick!
Eat Booba, get them!
I must withdraw. You cannot match my bravery!
Glory to the Shogun!
Soldiers, quick!
Nice and spicy!
Teach me a lesson. Clear cut!
Quiver!
I'm the frying pan!
Solidified! I will have order. Stabilize!
Booba, get them!
Solidified! Ha! Don't hold back!
No turning back!
I'm the frying pan! Into the
I
fire!
dare you! Gather! Here! Get them! Watch your step!
You're toast!
To ashes!
Soldiers, quick!
Take this!
Nice
I
and
must
spicy!
withdraw. Take this! Don't hold back! Order guide you! I must withdraw. Soldiers, quick! Show me what you've
Get
got!
them!
Storm the front!
I dare you! I must withdraw.
I'm the frying pan! Into the fire!
Flash!
Show me what you've got! Don't hold back! Who goes there? Get them! I dare you! Gather! Soldiers, quick! Show me what you've got! I will have order! Watch your step! You cannot match my bravery! Get them! Crumble! Don't hold back!
Strike!
I dare you!
Glory to the Shogun!
Show me what you've got! Soldiers, quick! I must withdraw.
Stop! Sarah, have you gone insane?
Master, I...
Go on, ask him! Don't let him intimidate you!
Master Takayuki, I've seen the report to the
So this is how my documents went missing from headquarters? You stole them.
Should I take your words to mean that these documents were not forgeries? They were really penned by your own hand. Please tell me, Master. I need to know. Has the Tenryo Commission really betrayed the Shogunate?
Yes, I have dealings with the Fatui, and yes, the report you saw was penned by my hand.
He just came right out and admitted it.
The diplomats from Snezhnaya promised a very generous reward indeed, and all they requested of me in return was to see that the Vision Hunt decrees upheld. For too long, the Kujo clan's position has been coveted by so many. There is no shortage of clans who would tear us down at the first opportunity. So, when the chance arose to gain the backing of another powerful nation and crack down on our enemies at the same time, it appeared to me to be an excellent deal. I simply saw no need to inform you, Sarah.
But you worship the Shogun. How can you betray her after all this time and act like it's nothing?
Betrayal? How can you call this a betrayal? The Fatui may think they are using me. But when the lightning strikes after, none can contend with...
Yeah.
But Master, ever since I was adopted, it's clear to me, you hypocrite!
Selfishness?
Hate to say it, but his ego is getting in the way. If he thinks the Kujo clan is a match for the Fatui, Paimon thinks he's in for a nasty surprise.
I've doubted but I chose to obey the Shogun. For as long as she leads the way, who among us is qualified to judge between right and wrong when we have not yet reached the end of the path? But now I realize that the path of eternity is one without end, while this path, it has long since been defiled by your selfish ways. So I'm going to tell the Shogun the truth about all this. If nothing else, my conscience will be clear.
Stubborn and futile. Report to the Shogun if you so wish. The Kujo clan's position is now unshakable, and nothing you can do will change this. The Shogun is at Tenshukaku receiving a Snezhnayan diplomat, a harbinger by the name of Signora.
Signora's the one behind all this? Not her again! Way back in Rito, Lady Hiragi said something about the Kanjo Commissioner meeting with an arrogant-sounding woman. We should have known.
A diplomat from Snezhnaya? Well, if she thinks she's leaving Inazuma in one piece, she's got another thing coming.
Sarah stormed off! Do you think she's gonna go barge into Tenshukaku right now? You can say that again! Alright then, let's do this! Let the show be...
Long as we have the...
The way people charge in here as they please. So uncivilized. If I didn't know this was Tenshukaku, I might have mistaken it for some kind of street market. Have you learned your lesson now?
Oh no! What has she done to Kujusara?
The right to punish Inazumans for their crimes is mine alone. Not yours, Signora.
Then I apologize, Almighty Shogun. I know. Don't go thinking I'm surprised to see you here. I'm well aware that you hate me, with the way you follow me around like a dark shadow. Ah, so you came to expose my crimes in front of the Shogun? I'm just a Snezhnayan diplomat. I'm afraid I have no idea what you're talking about.
She doesn't take us seriously at all!
Stop talking about people and things that I care nothing about. They were nobodies to begin with, and their names will be forgotten. But now, at least, they get to be building blocks in the grand revolution to realize eternity. Is that not the greatest honor they could hope for in their tiny little lives? Almighty Shogun, do correct me if I'm wrong. That's ancient history. You certain that Tsaritsa's dream is the noblest and purest thing in all the world. These other mundane details you insist on mentioning, they're just necessary. You stop me? For what it's worth, I've grown before you go saying something you can't take back. Remember that you're Inazuma's most wanted criminal, charging into Tenshukaku uninvited. I'm not sure you realize quite how much distance there is between us, both in status and in strength.
I challenge you to a duel before the throne!
Proceed.
My, you're full of surprises today. So you've learned to make the law of the land work for you too, I'll admit that I never expected to be in a situation where the two of us were on equal footing. You are aware that the loot... A lesson on Harbinger power and elegance? As you wish.
Stabilize!
Into the frozen void!
Order guide you!
Nice and stuff! Race you!
Power that ended Python!
Into the frozen void! Tectless rodent!
Gather!
deserve laying your hands on me! Harbinger power has become burdensome. I will manifest my destiny anew. Await my emergence and tremble, traveler! You have reason to be afraid. The pale flame smolders!
Come on! We can do it!
Solidify! Yeah.
Pale flame, lay waste to frozen shell and witness my suffering! In fires of sin and retribution, your soul will be incinerated!
Gather! This is order!
You're toast!
Not every wound will heal!
Solidify!
Eyes on me!
Go, Barbara, go!
Gather!
Who dares call me a witch?
Into the fire!
Stabilize!
Not every wound will heal!
Lola, get them!
Immolation! A cherished agony. Do you feel it? Dance, my pretties!
Yeah!
Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
Gather!
Not every wound will heal!
Let the show begin.
To ashes!
Gather!
Embrace your searing reckoning!
Nice and spicy.
Not every wound will heal!
Stabilize! I will have order! Quake! Gather!
Eat this!
Solidify!
Embrace your searing reckoning! Who dares? Call me a witch!
Stabilize!
Embrace your searing reckoning! Power that ended
Solidify! Order guide you!
Not every wound will heal! So strong! But how? I am a Snezhnayan diplomat. You know what happens if you lay a finger on me. I swear, if you strike me, I will make sure... The Fatui will make sure that your precious Inazuma... Stop! I order you! And you! Filthy rats! All of you! You are the enemy of eternity. But as the victor, I acknowledge your honor. Therefore, I shall allow you to leave Tenshukaku alive.
The Raiden Shogun isn't gonna let us off just like that, right? Oh, the air feels suffocating. It must be the Raiden Shogun's almightiness. One strike from the Shogun and now Signora's gone! She got what she deserved, but Paimon still can't help but feel upset. Why are they doing it? Why are the Harbingers collecting all the no-seeds? Huh? Traveler, you got a headache? Chin up. Let's get out of this place. Paimon feels unsettled. Also, when the Shogun executed Signora with the Muso no Hitotachi, It was unbelievably powerful. It seems impossible to defend against. And if so, we've got no hope whatsoever of defeating her in combat. So, to recap, Yaimiko wants us to go back inside the plane of Euthymia by the statue of the omnipresent god. Oh, but we'll be like lambs to the slaughter, won't we? Oh, maybe we could put this plan on hold for a while? There's the sound of electro zapping in the air. Paimon can barely breathe. Traveler, are you okay? You're so silent. Sounds like there's a lot of noise coming from outside Tenshikaku. Has a fight broken out or something? Oh, the guards seem really nervous. Well, let's go see what the situation is, shall we?
There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow.
So we meet again. Indulge my curiosity. What is the reason that I find you? Do you hope your foolhardiness will shelter those people? Or was it simply a means of seeking an audience with me? Oh? Surely you didn't rouse me from my state of eternal If so, then you underestimate me. I am quite well informed about the Vision Hunt decree. Not so. Only everything that pertains to the Vision Hunt decree has my tacit The Fatui's actions thus far do not constitute a threat to eternity. Otherwise, they would have been purged long ago. Individual ambition is inherently incompatible with eternity. What you might not realize is that all too often... Consider this. No one will lose their life. Rather, those who have lost their lives are the ones who insisted on pursuing their own aspirations. Are they? Traveler, your existence is unique in my eye. There seems to be limitless uncertainty in you. To put it another way, you are the furthest thing from eternity. So, I won't insist that you comprehend the meaning of my actions. That's right. Anyway, you're looking for a chance. So be it. Well then, you who would defy eternity. Excessive yearning leads to inevitable destruction.
This is order.
Brace you!
Stabilize.
Lightning falls on the land of eternity.
Gather.
Nice and spicy!
Inferior.
Solidify.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
Solidify.
This ends now. I will mold you into the foundations of eternity.
Solidify.
Nice and spicy!
Strike dead. Evasion is futile. Inferior.
Boba, get them!
Stabilize.
Nice and spicy!
This ends now. To ashes! You are an enemy that
I will
requires
have
special
order.
attention.
Ready, steady, go! Go, Barber, go! Boba, get them!
Stabilize.
You're toast!
Inferior. Strike dead. Inferior. 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 Strike dead.
Solidify.
Inferior.
Gather.
Evasion is futile. Strike dead. I will mold you into the foundations of eternity. This ends now.
Solidify.
Let's dance! Boba, get them!
Order guide you.
Instabilities will be removed.
Rise.
You are an enemy that requires special attention.
Careless. Nothing to fear.
Inferior. I will mold you into the foundations of eternity. Inferior.
Dear me, aren't you cutting it rather close? Hmm?
Miko, this was your doing?
Now. Don't forget who taught you how to place your consciousness in objects. Surely you don't think your ambition alone is enough to shake A's will, do you? Though you alone are here, they too have ambitions, which they long since entrusted to you. Now then, close your eyes.
I hope we can abolish the Vision Hunt Decree.
Stabilize!
Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
All will be severed.
Careless! Solidify! This is order!
All desire can be broken.
Solidify!
Your verdict is decided.
Order guide you!
All will be
Eyes
severed.
on me! I'll protect us.
Your verdict is decided.
Race you!
I will have order! Solidify!
Lola, get some! Eat this!
Gather!
All will be severed.
This is order! Solidify!
Without yearning, all returns to silence.
Solidify! I will have order!
To ashes!
Stabilize!
You're toast! Nice and spicy!
Solidify! This is order!
A fleeting shadow.
Stabilize!
Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
Solidify!
Eat this!
I will have order!
All desire can
Gather.
be broken.
Nice and spicy!
Destroy. A fleeting shadow. All will be
Solidify!
severed.
Order guide you! Nothing to fear. Solidify! I will have order.
You've lost, eh?
Yes.
Why can you not trust your people, and in the power of their ambitions? These ambitions have transcended space and time. They are something that no one... Is this the lesson you learned from your journey in Liu? There are nations where humans cast their god aside and stride forward? So are we to just abandon...
You and I have both witnessed the great loss that progress can bring. Eternity. When lightning flashes, it casts a shadow. My name means shadow. With my blade, I purged all obstacles to progress. And yet, something was lost with each step forward. In the end, I even lost her. The tales are still retold in the shade of every Thunder Sakura. But the wounds left on our nation by that terrible loss still ache. Never stop searching, even if only for a brief flash of light. If nothing else, we have the present moment. She said that once. But I've seen a nation stride forward and lose everything to the heavenly principles. Perhaps only if time stands still will the lightning's glow never fade. The present moment is a fragile illusion. Only eternity can bring us closer to the heavenly principles. I am no longer the shadow. Mine is the most supreme and noble form. Let power over the realm be vested within me. In this form shall I honor my subjects' dream, for a land of eternity, unchanging forevermore.
The heavenly principles? Irrelevant nonsense as far as I'm concerned. When all's said and done, all you really want is to protect your beloved Inazuma forever and ever. Isn't that right?
That would be something of an oversimplification.
But is this nation worth existing for eternity? Stripped of ambitions, stripped of the potential for change, it does nothing more than simply exist. It is a hollow shell of a nation. I wonder what loss would it really be to anyone if such a nation were destroyed.
Miko, retract your words. Never changing eternity is the promise I made to my people.
But what your people need from you is not your promises. They want your attention. Your divine gaze.
You mean visions? Humans have a lifespan of barely 100 years. They cannot afford to bear any extra losses. But I have experienced it all. That is why I have chosen to guide them along the correct path toward eternity.
But eternity is far too cruel a fate for you, eh?
For me?
Not only have you stopped paying attention to the world, but it must have been terribly lonely here, all alone, for centuries on end.
But it is necessary.
You will miss much by refusing progress. You seek to prevent... You are obviously lonely. And yet, for the sake of eternity, you choose to stretch your loneliness out to infinity. Tell me this. Why is the sky here that was once so dark glowing again? Why now? This is your plane of euthymia, so it can only mean that you are happy to see me again. You have found the loneliness here unbearable for a long time now, haven't you?
I have nothing to say to that.
But as a Fox envoy, I have an excellent memory. So it will probably take me another...
Seeing you
Since you are willing to...
What a childish conversation this is. Anyway, now that I have been defeated by you and your plan, but with regards to eternity and the question of whether this nation should move forward...
You are the one who's been... As promised, the Raiden Shogun abolished the Vision Hunt Decree. Finally, her people's wishes penetrated her locked heart. Beyond the plane of euthymia, she saw what eternity means in the eyes of the world. When one's fervent ambition burns brightly, the gods will cast their gaze upon you. Some ambitions have the power to heal wounds, to bring victory, to inspire hope. But some ambitions outlive their masters long after the soul ascends. They remain as they were in the beginning. Burning bright and true for all eternity.
So what did you guys do in the Raiden Shogun's plane of euthymia anyway? Is the Vision Hunt Decree abolished? Oh, gotcha. So maybe the reason Yaimiko is looking for us now is because she wants to thank us. Let's go find her.
What? Another bad one? No, let me try again.
Why, hello, if it isn't the triumphant traveler. And why might you be visiting the shrine? A sign of piety, perhaps?
You literally told us to come meet you here!
I was just joking. I've been waiting for you.
Seems like someone's in a pretty good mood.
Mm-hmm. Catching up with an old friend I hadn't seen in years was truly delightful. By the way, I heard that you had a duel before the throne, with a Fatui Harbinger no less. Courageous and astute. I must say, I am most impressed. Defeating Signora head-on in a duel means that your strength exceeds my expectations. Still, you did end up victorious.
Sure feels good to finally thwart the Fae caused plenty of trouble along the way, but at the very least, they didn't get their hands on another Gnosis.
Wait a second. Did you say Gnosis? As in, the little thing that looks something like...
Yep, that's the one. You've seen one too? Gnosis belong to the Seven.
Oh.
What's...
I handed that over.
You did what?
Well, how else was I supposed to save your skin from the Balladeer exactly? The Balladeer is number 6 of the Fatui Harbingers. In terms of strength, he is superior to Signora. I'm not the kind of person who risks life and limb for any old reason.
You
After A created her puppet vessel, she no longer had anywhere to put it. As her erstwhile closest friend, A handed it over to me, and I've kept it in the Grand Narukami Shrine ever since. She no longer needs the power of the Gnosis, and in any case, she tells me she has severed ties with Celestia. Thus, the Gnosis became not only useless, but also a potential source of conflict. Is that not a good bargain? Exchanging it for the one? Judging by the results, at least, I dare say I struck a good deal.
When you put it like that, Paimon has to agree. The Traveler is worth more than a Gnosis. Well, what's done is done. And Paimon heard so anyway, you still haven't told us why you called us here today.
It's to thank you.
Really?
You intend to travel all over Teyvat, and the time has come for the Inazuma leg of your trip to come to an end, has it not? As a mark of my gratitude, I will answer any questions you may have about the road ahead or the events of the past. What would you like to know about? Sorry, I haven't a clue. But if you still have doubts about A, not only does she not fit your description, but she voluntarily gave up her Gnosis long ago. So that's good to hear. Otherwise, given that I'm her familiar, it could have made our relationship...
Don't worry, we aren't...
As for your sister's whereabouts, I'll let you know if I find out anything. That puppet was built with technology that has been lost to time. Perhaps she, as a god, is the only one privy to the... Still, there's one other before A began modifying her own godly form.
So, you mean there are...
No. The prototype was merely a proof of concept. The original plan was for A to simply discard it. Later, this puppet wandered Inazuma as an ordinary human male with his own consciousness. Until... the Fatui took an interest in him.
Ugh!
Some eccentric geniuses and... The object...
What the...
It is, isn't it? Who can say whether it's coincidence? I'm surprised an outlander like you is aware that there was once a change of Electro Archon.
Morat's told us. He said that the Electro Archon Ball has passed away.
Yes. The truth of the matter is that there were two twin gods, Baal and Beelzebul.
Twin gods?
They won the Archon War together. And when Baal established the shogunate, Beelzebul became her Kagemusha, or shadow warrior. In other words, she acted as Baal's body double. Beelzebul is A, with whom we are now both acquainted. Baal's name was Makoto. As far as the world was aware, there were not two, but one. They complemented each other, and they ruled Inazuma jointly, so there was no need for the public to know the truth. In fact, the name Baal and the title...
Until what?
Makoto died several hundred years ago in a war that I was not personally involved in. Since then, A has assumed the shogunate.
Losing her sister must have been super hard on...
That was when A began to change.
Paimon feels like...
I didn't spend a great deal of time with her, but my impression was... she was a gentle god, who in...
Wow!
Are you sure? Okay, then. Oh, keep it safe. Is that all you intend to... There was...
Who in their right...
I see. Your ambition should be some... Perhaps the reason... Continue on your...
By the protection of the Electro Archons, may the blossoms of the sacred Sakura